Okay, so guys, there's this particular document that's been flowing around social media. This one I actually saw it on Facebook, and I saw it. I think I saw it first on YouTube before I saw it again on Facebook. I didn't want to give it so much attention because, again, social media, but it does look like it is true. A certain local government area in Lagos State, Jeremy, a fellow Dune local government area, are actually renaming their streets, and the renaming is not even the problem, but it's the way and manner they were renaming it. What exactly it is, something that I actually noticed by just looking at it. Most of the streets that are renamed are streets that have Igbo names. Let me take you through. There are 24 of the streets here in that particular local government area, and some of them really have other names, but have been renamed to a Yoruba name. Take a look at it. Imoeze Street, renamed to Laiwolai Olua. Oyikere Street, renamed to Yeye Iretiola Street. Uzo Street, renamed to Kalejaye Adeboye Street. Emodi Street, to Ayola Fatai Street. I'm sure you are seeing the names, on your screen. Eze Street, Erelu Mojishola Street. Queen Street renames to Erelu Iwa Street. Kirikiri Road, Obaolu Oloa Road. Mba Street named to Saolu Road. This Mba one is the one that shocked me the most. Mba, because Mba is Enugu, so Saolu is Lagos, so rename it to their own people. This rivalry started. Started only when Peter Obi, who is an Igbo man, decided to vie for the presidency. If Peter Obi wasn't on the ballot as president, this thing will not crop up. I keep asking myself, is this the almighty Yoruba people? Like the almighty Yoruba people that are very educated, highly advanced. They pride themselves as the most advanced people in terms of education in the country. And truth be told, if you look at the number of persons who are educated, study-wise, school-wise, professors, they have the largest amount of professors, they are well-read, they are well-traveled, they're well-educated, those kind of things. You can't beat them when it comes to that. But of course, when it comes to business education, the other side of education, which is business business sagacity, you can give it to Igbos. But again, I've also checked that the Google map has also done the needful. Because of course, before you change this kind of thing, you have to go through Google, give Google the new names. But they did a very good job. It was thorough. They had to go to Google so that whatever happens, you won't, once you don't see the names on that you know that Google has changed it. But I keep asking myself, I thought they said we're one Nigeria. When Buhari was in power, we had a Sunday Okpebholo who most of Yoruba people rallied around, screaming on top of Buhari. They want to secede. They don't like the way Buhari treats them. Tinubu has entered now. The North is angry. They don't want the way Tinubu treats them. They want to go. Igbos are also looking at, and all this while, Igbos will just be looking at you. Except for Nnamdi Kanu that came and screamed that marginalization, no, they clamped down until today. He's still in detention. I keep saying this thing. Nigeria is not yet a nation. We are nations in one nation. We have refused to bond as a nation, and it's largely because of these same leaders. It's largely because of these same leaders. This same country, in the year 2023, just 2 years ago, somebody opened their mouth and said, we will never allow these Igbos anymore to influence our election. My brother and my sister, haven't the Igbos been voting in Lagos State since 1999? Haven't the Igbos been voting in Lagos since 1999? What makes 2023 election different? Why single out Igbos and then demonize them because of election? That person that made that comment is in the government of President Tinubu. He's in fact the spokesperson, the image maker of President Tinubu. Yet, we want the nation to be one. How is Nigeria one? How is Nigeria one? Can somebody tell me, how are we one? Is it because of land that we share that makes us one? No. Go and look at how big Belgium is. All those European countries. What separates them is just some is even stream. Some na fence. Once you cross, you don't cross. So I keep asking myself, on what basis are we calling ourselves one Nigeria? Because I don't see it. I don't see it. You single out, because of course there's no way there's a meeting that wouldn't have been held. And this is a juxtaposed style. They didn't write the name of the chairman. They said it's an unnamed chairman, unnamed person that approved these things. Same thing that happened with Peter Obi's brother's property in Ikeja. They didn't know who gave order. They just went to court. They don't even know the person that is the plaintiff that is being accused. They don't know the person who says that their land has been taken away. Person just came, boom, bring the thing down, said they have court order, started building the following day. Can you imagine the country we live in? And then you say Igbos are not endangered species, and then the Igbos want to now leave. They say, no, you can't leave. Oh, go to where? Why? What's all this? Like, what's all this tribal milieu? What's all this? You rename the streets from Igbo to Yoruba. Has it changed the fact that you people sold those lands to Igbos? You just go arbitrarily and look at names of people who have bought land before, bought houses before, and you start changing them and start taking their lands from and taking their properties away from them. The other time, just after the 2023 election, they were going around demolishing people's houses, claiming that they were on canal. Your government that gave them the documents to go and build on those canals. Why are you not starting from there to prosecute those people who gave them documents? You are saying that most of them are fake. They brought it from. Like, are you serious? Can we see where those people paid those monies to? Whether it's not the state government coffers that they paid the monies to. It's just so terrible. It's just so terrible. And I keep asking myself, is like, if in 2025 we still have people who have tribal sentiments, tribal bigotry runs in their veins, and they find themselves in leadership position, how on earth do you think this country is going to move forward? You can imagine what this particular document would do online. Imagine the reactions of people. I'm sure that everywhere you see this particular post, you see fights between Yoruba and Igbos. Igbos, now we get Lagos, Yoruba. Who is even dragging the Lagos with you? The Igbo man will come to Lagos, see opportunity, take it. If you want to sell your land, he buys it. If he wants to sell your property, he buys it. Then it becomes a problem after so many years, after you have sold your lands to them. What's all this tribal thing against Igbos? You turn to the north, the same thing. You hate these Igbo people. You turn to the southwest, the same thing. You hate these Igbo people. Allow them to be on their own. Let them be a country of their own. You say no. Why? What's this hatred for? So who make an Igbo man a vice president is a problem. And that's part of the reason why they refuse to get the Obi to become president in 2023, because they don't just like us. And what's the fear? We're too smart. We're too brilliant to being smart. It is in this part of the world that being smart is a problem to anybody. You are being castigated. You are being vilified. You are being thrown stones out because you are too smart. Why are you too smart? You should be a mumu. It's only when you are mumu that's when we would accept you. This will not happen. It won't continue. I mentioned it will not continue. And I still also want to talk about the fact that Igbo leaders are not even helping matters. What is wrong with Igbos, maybe in Lagos or maybe even outside Lagos? Speak about this thing. Speak about it terribly and say how bad it is, how the image of the Yorubas, how bad it is out there. You pride yourself as intelligent people who are well read, and then you say this is what you come up with. How is this even important? I'm sure that in those streets, that those streets have no roads, no drainages. I'm sure those streets, not seen them, I've not been to any of them before, but those streets don't have adequate amenities, because every time it rains, it's flooded. Anytime any small rainfall, it's flooded. It's true. But you won't look at that and make things done, but you will look at what to do, because tribe is elevated much more than things that should matter the most. That is the reason why white people are far better than us. They be looking at what to grow their economy, what to grow themselves, how to come together and grow themselves. But look at what we're doing to ourselves. Changing names of streets to Yoruba names, so that what will happen? The heaven will fall, or the whole world, the whole country will now become yours. Jesus, damn it! God forbid bad thing. Never see this kind of thing before.